The fastest man in the world for the early part of the outdoor 2002 season. The Verizon men's 100 meters is next. Maurice Greene with the world and American record. Leroy Burrell has the meet record for back in 1991 when the meet was in New York. And there you see the athletes here on the Stanford red track. You're looking at Tom Greene, who is inside in lane 1. He was 4th in the NCAA Division II championships from South Dakota. Surprised everybody here. Tyson Gay is in lane 2, the U.S. Junior College champion from Barton County Community College in Kansas. J.J. Johnson, a big surprise bursting on the scene in the last couple of years. A gold medalist from Sydney on the relay will be in lane 3. There is the world record holder, the Olympic champion, and the world champion, Maurice Greene. He will be in lane 4, pacing as he usually does. He is like a caged tiger before the race goes off.
You know, Maurice Greene didn't look good at the beginning of the season, and a lot of other guys did look very good, but he has come on since then. He only had one race in preparation for this, and that was enough to reestablish his confidence, which Tim Montgomery has been talking about all season. Maurice Greene's confidence. He says that Maurice is not the Maurice of old, referring to the Maurice who beat him last year at the World Championships. But Tim Montgomery's going to have to focus more on his own races and not focus on and not get caught up into whether Maurice is the Maurice of now or old.
This is Kobe Miller, who's been running very, very well, very confident. Had a sore Achilles, really, from yesterday. It wasn't quite the Achilles, but the calf just behind it that reached the Achilles. We'll see what happens. He will be wearing a white top there. John Drummond, who ran very well in the heats, now 33 years of age, and a medalist, gold medalist on the relay from Sydney, will be in lane 7 on the outside.
You know, Maurice said that he looked back at Tim Montgomery the other day to kind of show him that, look how far I'm ahead of you, because Tim Montgomery's been talking so much, and he said that, you know, he's going to reestablish himself, and that's what he plans to do here, and he feels like he's on his way. And obviously what he did yesterday showed Tim Montgomery a lot.
Tim Montgomery feels, and he is going to be beside him in lane 5, that he has higher top-end speed than Maurice Greene does, and he feels that if he can stay with him early in part of the race, he'll win later. Greene in 4, Montgomery in 5. It's a fair start. Maurice Greene gets out well. Greene with a good start. Drummond with a good start. It is Maurice Greene. Here comes Tim Montgomery. It is Greene. Montgomery. Greene with the lead. And Montgomery can't quite catch him at the tape. The time, 9.88 seconds. And we'll get you the wind reading. They ran into a wind that was, they had a tailwind of 2.4 meters per second. That works out to 5 miles an hour. That is over the allowable limit, but a great fast race. And the drama of the two 27-year-olds who both want to be king continues. Montgomery's improved from last year to this year. He says, I can take down Maurice. And Michael, it is very close between these guys.
Well, this race was all about the start. Maurice Greene gets a great start. He is already out ahead of everybody else, 3 meters, 4 meters into this race. And then the 100 meters, that's what you see him right here already ahead of the field. Tim Montgomery, again, does not get a great start. And that makes the difference. You see Tim Montgomery actually start to close on Maurice Greene right here at the end of the race, which will tell him, wow, you know, if I'd have gotten a great start, this would have been my race. It's obvious, and it's right there.
So close. No more than 1/100th of a second, I think, will officially separate these two men. He says he's got better top-end speed. No one's been able to say that since Greene came on the scene 7 years ago, and this may be telling in the future. Montgomery's got to improve his start. Watch him catch him at the tape by almost no more than probably 3 or 4 inches does he fail to get the victory. And the difference between the two is 1/100th of a second. Dwight Stones is down courtside. Dwight, what's happening down there?
All right, Larry. Well, Maurice, you made it everything that everybody wanted. You had a phenomenal start.
Yeah, I did. Had a little problem in the middle of my race, but I won. That's the most important thing. I just came out here, have fun, and I gave the fans a great show.
Now, I got to tell you, you're one of the only people who didn't see the closing speed on Tim Montgomery. It was impressive for 50 meters in. He's really worked on that part of his race.
Yeah, he is. He's a very strong runner. I mean, he gave me a nice run today, and I look forward to running against him again. It's going to be a lot of fun.
A couple of weeks ago, this track looked like it might not yield a fast time. I thought it wouldn't go under 9:90. He had a little too much wind, but it is clear that even only after 2 races, you're in mid-season form. Yeah, I'm in good form. I always say the track doesn't make the athlete makes the track. So who cares what kind of surface we're on? Still got to run fast. Congratulations, and I know you're going to tear it up in Europe.
And And run fast they did by 1/100th of a second. The wind slightly over the allowable limit of 4.5 miles an hour. Maurice Greene gets the victory over Tim Montgomery. Speaking of Maurice Greene, he has been nominated as Male Athlete of the Year in track and field, and you can see the ESPY Awards on June 10th, where he might win that award on ESPN Live from Hollywood at 9 p.m.